won, Chelsea won. You can't tell me that wasn't fantastic. That was the semi-final of the Champions League. I can't wait for the second leg. I genuinely can't. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. Guys, I am pumped. This game was fantastic. It was all that it promised and then some. Today's result was a fantastic one. Look, going away to the Bernabeu, a lot of us are going to feel upset. It's not the Bernabeu, it's their Francisco, whatever it's called, their training ground, right? But a lot of us are going to be annoyed. A lot of us are going to be frustrated that we didn't take our chances. But we're going to break that down. Should we be? Before the game, if I told you guys we were going to take a 1-1 draw, be arguably the better team, what would you lot have said? What would you lot have said? Fantastic result. I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely flabbergasted of happiness, right? We take him to the second leg, whoop him at Stamford Bridge, and we keep it step into the final. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You lot have been fantastic. We got into 6.8k territory. Let's get up to 7k ASAP for this video. So help a brother out. Be one of the 200 people to like it. Come on. It's been a great result. You lot know you want to do it. But my man of the match today was N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante was fantastic. And we will talk about N'Golo Kante later on in the video, where I've got a whole segment just for N'Golo Kante about how his performance was integral to the draw today. The lineup came out. The lineup blew my mind, right? When I saw Azpilicueta's name up there, I was like, what are you doing? But then at the same time, I started to think about it. The back three is the best back three we have. Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger. The ball playing ability of that back three is fantastic. It's phenomenal. The way they attack, it works. The way they defend and give us the extra height, it works. Who do you trust more, Reece or Asp? The fact of the matter is, I understand why Tuchel went for Azpilicueta. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. And it didn't let us down. Point number one, we came out of the blocks popping. Literally, we could feel that Chelsea, it made more for Chelsea than it did for Madrid. Chelsea were organised, Chelsea were structured, and it meant no more to anyone than Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic's performance in that first half, and even in the outset of the second half, was fantastic. He was picking up the half spaces and running at players, and he almost demands the respect of defenders now. It's got to the point now where they know they got to clamp him, otherwise he's going to absolutely pummel them. The goal was phenomenal. The pass from Rudiger was pinpoint accuracy. It drops all the way to him, and guess what he does? He keeps his composure, takes it around the snake, Thibaut Courtois. We're not going to talk about him, but then he buries it well into an area where they can't get their head on it. It's in the mid-range between the groin and the head. It's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to kneel down? Are you going to chest it? And Varane was caught in no man's land. 1-0 Chelsea. Fantastic start. Great performance from Christian Pulisic. Performance number two. The midfield was phenomenal. Jorginho gave a ballad, but Mason Mount's performance in that first half was impeccable. Picking up the ball in the half spaces, driving it, leading every attack. But the man that made this performance even better was N'Golo Kante. It was off the ball where I thought he was so impressive. When you think about it, right, realistic. Cruz wanted to drop in and build up play and lead the play in a phenomenal way. Not today, bro. Kante sat on him. Kante literally said, you're not going to do none of that, mate. None of that is happening on my watch. You see this? My watch, not happening today. He literally guarded him. He literally made sure he couldn't have it. Broke on counterattacks, dispossessed them. In the final third, we saw his deficiencies, but the argument is simple. If it's not Kante, those chances aren't there, because he's the one winning it with his energy levels, with his ability to dispossess people and make them feel uncomfortable. So we can't be picky here. Point number three. A lot of you are getting at Timo Werner, and we need to talk about this. This really frustrates me. Timo's chance was an easy one, right? Timo, a confident striker, lifts that and buries that. Timo Werner, the way he is at this moment in time, he's not confident at all. His confidence is on the floor. His confidence is begging. It is begging to be lifted. His performance was good today. Look, the miss was terrible. I can't defend it. I really can't. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm going to start giving him praise for breathing. Like, that's how bad it is. Yeah, but his runs were good. His energy levels were good. His off-the-ball possessions were great. He was chasing, he was harrying, he was hustling. And that's what you want to see in a game of this magnitude. The work rate needs to be there. And all in all, I think he had a good game apart from the miss. Like, there have been a few instances where his touch lets him down. But, bro, that's him. Like, that's going to be the player we're going to have for the upcoming years. I'm sorry. But stop being harsh, stop being overly critical. I think some people are being too harsh. In the comments, let me know, right? What do you think? Sometimes you get beaten by the best player on the pitch. And the best player on the pitch was Karim Benzema. That goal was phenomenal. Yes, there was poor defending. When the cross comes in from the corner, 2 Madrid players win the first header, the second header, and then Benzema, the touch with his head, the finish was phenomenal. And he warned us prior. He banged it with his left foot, hit the post, and it almost went nestled in the back of the net. Really frustrating stuff when you actually deep it, because the man is just amazing. You know, I'm normally very animated during when I watch my games. This is even more animated. I'm watching it and I just enjoying watching Karim play, but at the same time I'm remembering, big man, you're doing this to my team, and it hurts. He is phenomenal. He makes me absolutely not understand how he does stuff like that. Ronaldo leaving was the best thing that happened to him. It made him prove his legacy and made him prove to the world how good he really is. He's a fantastic guy. I'm so impressed by this player. I am freaking scared for the next leg, bro. I almost swore that. I am super scared for the next leg. Speaking of this leg though, missed chances number 5 are gonna cost us. Timo Werner's my first chance. Then there were a few opportunities where we were going through the bad pass, wrong time, wrong place, wrong mind, and we just did not take our opportunities in the first half. We could have literally ended the tie. Like when you actually deep it, the amount of chances we had, we could have been 3-0 up. We literally could have been 3-0 up, home and safe, man. It turned into a little naughty game. Like the game was absolutely naughty. Like it was a Stoke wet winter like as Stoke. It's so jarring. And the worst thing is Madrid are a team, right? They're literally like, imagine you're moving to someone, they're like, oh, what do you like? Whatever you want me to be. Literally Madrid are like that. When you think about it, right, they can do attacking football, they can be defensive, they can be proactive, they can be like terrible, like, but they will find a way to win. And that's the frustrating thing about it, is you know they will shithouse their way in the second leg to most probably a performance that they don't deserve, but they will win it. I feel like Madrid came into the game, and point number 6, I think Zidane won the substitution battle. I think we have the better bench, and when you look at the bench, you know, I saw Hakim Ziyech come on, I saw Reece James, and I was like, Kai Havertz, you know, Kai looked very good actually. He looked very energetic, he looked like he had a point to prove. But then you see from their side, Marco Asensio, the GOAT Eden Hazard, and you see Odriozola come on. What a pronunciation, man. Odriozola. Fantastic pronunciation from me, for someone that's learning Spanish, so shout out to that. Hope it keeps going well. But the correct thing is here, right? They did the Madrid thing. They weathered the storm for 60 minutes, literally the storm. But they came into the game and at the end they could have nicked it. They literally could have nicked it. And we got away with a 1-1 draw. And how do we feel about it? Well, next tie is going to be harder. Eden Hazard is going to be fit. So I don't know how to feel about it. But this is just my thoughts. And this is the night like of the game. I'm still a little bit speechless. And I'm sorry if there's not that much detail in this, because I'm mesmerized by what I saw on that pitch today. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. That game was fantastic. And this is what the Champions League is all about. And you don't want to make these games on a regular occurrence, because they will lose the awe of it. I was excited like a little kid all day today, man. I was literally at work smiling, like, because I knew what was coming tonight. Like, it was dessert, it was going to be football tonight. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. In the comments below, like I said, let me know, do you think we're going to get through? Guys, if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, 200 subscribers, let's go. Let's get up to that 7K mark for this video, all right? Peace out, I'm out. Bye.